Are you tired of having to do print then cut on white paper using your Cricut Explore Air? There are all sorts of fabulous fun cardstocks out there, and I'm going to show you how you can use print then cut with any color or style of paper, not just plain old white, with this quick Cricut hack. We are going to start in Design Space. I am going to upload the file that I want to do print and cut on. If you need more information on what print and cut is and how to do it, see my tutorial that I've linked in the comments below. This one is just to quickly go over a hack to get it to print out on a color of cardstock besides white, which is the only one that the Cricut Explore Air will do right now. Okay, so I'm going to size this to the size I want to print it out. I am going to just duplicate these. Okay, so I'm making a bunch, so I think I can probably fit 6 on one page, so I've copied 6 of these. I'm going to go to, and you notice that it says print then cut, so I'm all set, ready to go. So I'm going to go to make it. And there we go, I can fit 6 onto a page. And you see that it's set up as white paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to send this to the printer, and I'm going to start off on regular white paper. You can use cardstock or you can use computer paper. It depends. If I know I'm not going to keep it as a template, I just use computer paper. It's cheaper. And then I toss it when I'm done. If I think I might use this as a template going forward, I use something thicker and I do a cardstock. So today I'm actually going to use a cardstock. So we're sending it to the printer. Okay, I make sure I have my Cricut set to cardstock, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut out the white one like I normally would. Okay, now that I have it cut out, I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to remove these and recycle them. I don't want them, they're on white cardstock. What I am going to do is I am going to cut out the excess, and you can peel this off and cut it with scissors, or I have this little mini X-Acto knife thing that I'm going to use. I'm just going to do it right here on the mat. And this design actually is nice because it's pretty close to the edge. If you have a design that's more in the center, you're going to want to go and cut along the edge and leave about this much, maybe a little bit less, because what it does is the Cricut reads the white on both sides of the line, so you do need a certain amount of white on the other side of the line. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back to Design Space, and I am going to print out the same design, but I'm going to print it out on the color of cardstock I want. So in this case, I'm going to use craft paper. So we're in Design Space again, and all we have to do is, this screen is still up and it says it's printed, but just drop the little arrow down and say send to printer and print, and again put in the color of cardstock that you want to use. And here's my design on the color cardstock that I want. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out because this is going to fit inside of this. So I'm going to do a couple things. One, I'm going to leave a little notch up here at the top where I leave the line so I can easily line it up and make sure it's straight. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the rest out. I just want to be careful that I don't cut too far in because I don't want to cut into my actual tag. Okay, now that it's all cut out, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to line up my lines right here and right here. When I have those lined up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure I press this down really hard. And now the Cricut will be able to read the line and we will fool it into cutting it out on the craft paper.